Okay, so here, right here, we have another shop. He's just opening right now. It's Toy Station. Also, again, on the basement floor. He's got a nice display right here. If you guys take a look, there you have. Okay, everyone. So right now I'm back in Mongkok, and yeah, it's really noisy. So sorry. Excuse the noise. As you can see, I'm on the main street in Mongkok here. This is called Argyle Street, where you see all these cars passing by. I'm gonna walk directly behind me across the street. If you guys can see, there's a turquoise strip building. It's next to a McDonald's, and that place is called the Richmond Center. It's called the Richmond Center, and that is actually a building, again, that has a bunch of small little collector toy shops and whatnot. We're going to check it out today and see what they've got to offer, all right? In case you're all wondering, actually, it's still by law right now, as it is in Hong Kong for the COVID situation. Everyone still needs to wear a mask. So you can pretty much see that everyone around us, they do all have masks on. And I've never actually seen a policeman give a ticket or take someone in when they took the mask off. But in general, everybody here is pretty responsible. They pretty much will wear the mask because nobody wants to get sick. So now, all right, we're coming over past this crosswalk here, and right there it's called the Richmond Shopping Center. This is on Argyle Street in Mongkok. I'll leave a location on the map on the description below later, and it's number 111. We're going to go to the basement first, and the basement area, this actually has, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 floors if you include the basement. In the past, this used to be very booming, but again, because of high rent and all of the silliness going on with politics in the world, rents pretty much gone up, and shops have pretty much emptied out. So if we take a look, actually, I don't think they're open yet. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Well, it is kind of early. As I mentioned to you before, a lot of shops only pretty much open in the afternoon. They don't open at noon at all. So you're looking closer to like 2, 3, or 4 o'clock. This shop here still closed. There's still a couple shops open, so we'll have to take a look and see what they're about. We got another shop over here selling Gundam models and other memorabilia items, so we'll definitely take a look. But we'll see what we can find today. Here's another shop that I normally check out once in a while, and they're closed right now. He'll probably open up later, but if you come over here, you can pretty much order 1/6 scale figures like Hot Toys and whatnot, which is really good. They also do pre-orders for other figures. You can see, you can hear, let's see, take a look. They got ROBOTECH, RoboCop, other Japanese brands over here. Looks like you can get Jimi Hendrix now. Is that Jimi Hendrix? Yeah, it definitely looks like Jimi Hendrix. So you can look at a lot of other companies, not just Hot Toys, because there's a lot of other companies that do the 1/6 scale dolls. Well, this is actually quite nice. You got King of the Fighters. This other Samurai Girl doll right there. Oh yeah, they actually got their protest figures. That's quite popular, if you probably know why, in Hong Kong. These protest 1/6 scale figures because of the political issues going on in Hong Kong now. But his shop right here is not too bad. When he does open, I'm not sure if he's going to be open by the time I leave, but if he does, I'll definitely have a jot in and see what he's got for sale. But again, as you can see, pretty much this shop here, it sells pretty much a little bit of everything and everything. More shops here on the basement level still. Again, they're all closed. Like I said, they're going to open up later in the afternoon, I'm sure. I guess you could say I'm just too early today. Yeah, so now, wow, check this shop out. Here you got a 1/6 scale of Jack Nicholson. It looks like definitely from The Shining. And wow, it got some sort of other figure here. I'm not sure what brand that is. Well, they all look quite interesting to me. I mean, it's just, if anything, even though it's not for me, it's not my style. I just, for myself, I definitely like looking at these kind of figures. Just looking at their window displays are quite nice. If you all are football fans or sports fans, or like we say back in the States, soccer fans, they do actually have a shop for soccer or football memorabilia, mostly European. So if you do like watching World Cup and whatnot, you have this kind of rendition here that you can buy these. They would call it football players, and we would call it soccer players if you are, again, into that sport. Now, they do have NBA, but not this shop particularly. Another one does. But as far as like the whole sports memorabilia thing goes, it's obviously it's not as big as in the States. And let's take a look. Here we got another shop here. Got some Cosby action here, some Bandai Heroes, Tomica. Most of these shops are closed today. I mean, they're not closed, but they, like I said, they just open up later in the afternoon. There's, well, what is that? Mask Rider, Greed. That's cool. Here's another shop called T1 Hobby, and of course you can see, wow, they have, again, not opened yet. But wow, just check out these Tim Burton dolls. Those are huge. Obviously I'm not a big into these types of figures. However, if those of you are, you can take a look. It's just giant Tim Burton. What is this? Corpse Bride and Victor? I never even watched that film yet either. And oh, look at this. We got Mafex Star Wars. We got Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper. 250 Hong Kong dollars. So you're looking at about roughly 28 bucks, 28 US dollars or somewhat. That's Mafex. I don't know if that's a good price. You guys can leave a comment below, but that's how much they sell them here in Hong Kong for, or at least these small shops do. Okay, so here, right here, we have another shop. He's just opening right now. It's Toy Station. Also, again, on the basement floor. He's got a nice display right here. If you guys take a look, there you have, well, some very different renditions of SpongeBob. Some other Japanese mecha figures. We got Popeye the Sailor Man in the back. Well, some renditions of the Japanese Lucky Cat in the back. Well, look at that. I've never seen a Lucky Cat, because obviously in Japan the cats are pretty lucky. At least they have the symbolism of wealth. And wow, they got some really interesting renditions in the back. And oh, look at this. Take a look at that. We got that Kubrick Jordan, or is it Jordan and Scottie Pippen, right? Or no, actually that's Rodman. That's 91. Yeah, or that's not Jordan. That's Rodman and Scottie Pippen. There's some different renditions on the bottom. And you can see he's also got some other nostalgic items, very old items. There's some McDonald's toys or whatnot. There's some really specialty items here that, again, if you're not a collector for these, you know, you might not be interested, but then there's always those people who just really like these kind of very interesting trinkets and whatnot. So I'm going up now to the next floor. So that was the basement. Again, this is a very small, you could say it's like a townhouse-sized building. And in the past, this place used to be booming with a lot of shops. Again, because of how the economy is going and everything, they have just recently, like I said, a lot of places that were cool, they just had to shut down. They just couldn't operate anymore. Goodness, everything's really just virtually, they really just, wow. This is not just bad timing today, they're closed. This is another specialty shop for 1/6 scale models. Not exactly Hot Toys, yet they do have Hot Toys. They mainly do with, you can see, 1/6 scale military figurines. Like, you could say that if you're a G.I. Joe fan, this is definitely what you want to get if you're looking to accessorize your G.I. Joe Sideshow collection, which I'm starting to get into just now. Oh, actually just this month. I think you could get a lot of optional weapons from here, because they do with all sorts of accessories and military realism for the 1/6 scale. But not only that, they also have other things. Look, you got Sub-Zero, you got Napoleon, a bunch of other stuff. Holy moly, we got Mr. Bean on a sofa chair. Some fireman with a gorilla mask. That's interesting. And then you have 1/4 scales. Oh, there we go. We got Jordan there. Not that real though. Then we got Kobe at a 1/4 scale edition. And then we have a 1/6. I'm not sure what number jersey that guy belongs to. Bruce Lee, and just a bunch of other things in this shop. But again, like I said, they are not open, so I can't really take a look. Let's see what up here they have for pre-order. Oh, interesting. Female figurines, a lot of stuff. If you're in the 1/6 scale figures like Hot Toys or companies like Hot Toys, this is definitely going to be the shop for you. And here we have we have a 1/6 scale. It looks like a 1/6 scale of Luke Skywalker in X-Wing gear. Obviously the box is a little bit roughed up. It's part of the Star Wars Collector Series. I don't know much about it. Then next to him we got Keanu Reeves. There's Neo. They're asking about 980 Hong Kong dollars, so that's over 100 US dollars for this Matrix Revolutions real world version. And we got some Bruce Lee figure. And then of course, I don't know what this is. I'm kind of intrigued. The History of Batman collection. If you're a Batman fan, do you have this set? If you do, please hit me up on the comments. I'd really like to know what it is. Or of course, I'd have to wait till this shop opens back up and ask the guy. I haven't seen this box before. It doesn't say who it is. It's not Hasbro. It could be Hasbro. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, if you all know or you have that set, let me know in the comments below. Just say, yeah, I know what it is. Hey, I'm way too early. You're looking at roughly around, right now it's about 3 o'clock already, and yeah, nobody's open right now. That's why I said, like, in this point, I told you they really don't open until like 5, and they only open for like half a day, if anything, half a day, and they're just, yeah, that's the way the things go. This is not really their full-time place. They actually opened this more like just doing some part-time, you could say part-time work. It's not actually a full-time job for them, so that's why these shops usually open up quite late. So that's why, again, if you do come here to this type of shopping mall, you definitely want to come here later, not early. It's not gonna do nothing for you except for you to just do some window shopping and honestly just look at the window displays that they have. All right, guys, so pretty much right now I did manage to get something from the shop. You can see behind me right there, and of course it wasn't cool about videoing it, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick what I got. And this is one of the newest items, I believe, and this will be my first. This is definitely my first item of this first line of series. You can take a look. I just picked myself up the, oops, sorry, got upside down. It's upside, no. This is the Mezco. It's the first time for me purchasing a Mezco figure. I thought this looked pretty good. The tin box looks just amazing. This is Magneto, by the way. So I think I'll be doing a video review on this later. So we'll have to see how it goes. But this is my first Mezco figure, and I got this for roughly about 450. Sold this for about 450 Hong Kong, so it's about like 58 bucks. Next, I've got myself, let's take a look, this one here. And again, another first line for me. I just dived into the Yamaguchi line, REVOLTECH, right? REVOLTECH, this is PSYLOCKE right here. Now I picked this one up roughly for about 300 Hong Kong dollars, so you're looking at about 40 US bucks. Hopefully it's a good price, I'm not sure, but we'll take a look. And one more thing for you Joe fans, I just picked up this one. This is a two-pack for zombies. They had this, which is by itself, so I thought, why not? They're into watches, expensive watches, and memorabilia watches. This is a shop you might take a look at. Here I see a nice shiny Superman box. Across it there's a Batman box. This is basically a watch shop. I'm sorry for the bad camera angles, but you can take a look. They sell like very high-end, I'm not sure what brands these are because I'm not a watch person, but they've got the Batman watch there. They got the Joker watch right here. They got this Star Wars watch. That's really interesting, the Seiko. I didn't know Seiko had a Star Wars watch. And you can see, I don't know, is that like an LCD screen? That must be something new. That looks really, really interesting if you ask me. So, I mean, you can tell this is not exactly where you think you'd be buying watches, but Hong Kong in here, the watch shops are actually quite popular because people love buying high-end watches. And for collectors, that's definitely no cutting angles on that one. And right next to it, we have a very vintage Japanese robot shop. This is definitely going to be selling those really old-time, like 70s versions of the die-cast metal robot figures like Mazinger, Robot Getter, even Ultraman, just like way before I was even born. That was just that was the third floor I got those figures on, and this is the third floor that I had just came from. And right now I'm just going to the last floor, which this is the fourth floor. This is the top of the building. And again, I believe that there's going to be pretty much every single shop that's closed. We'll see in a moment. Top of this floor, sorry, fourth floor, when you go up this last escalator, which I just came from, you will see directly to your left, this is a customized Gunpla model shop. This guy here, I like to buy a lot of parts. If you're looking for customization, he's got every single part you can believe to do. He sells paints and other hobby accessories, but he focuses mainly on third-party customization items. So if you want to do your dioramas for your figures, or you want to add in like really cool LED effects, this guy is the guy to go to, and he is directly on the fourth floor of this building. So he's closed, obviously. He's probably again not going to come into like roughly after 5. His shop's number 311, in case next time when you guys do come to Hong Kong, he's just right here. He's just very outstanding for customizations and just all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that is pretty much it. These floors aren't very large, by the way. You just go like right around the corner and that's the end of a floor. And again, as I mentioned, these places, majority of these shops right now, they're all closed. They're all closed. They won't be opening until probably a good 3 hours later, because roughly it's right, what, 3 o'clock now, probably 2.5 at most. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to wait around that long for them to open up. I'll probably have to come back on another day and do a filming for you all so that you can see what they have around inside, especially if I can get somebody to permit me to film inside. Alright, so right now I'm in Shamshir Po in the 80s toy shop. I'm actually in the shop right now, if you can see right behind me. And right now, let's see here, take a look. I am picking up this one right here. This is the EX01 Nicee. This is basically the controversial RC, if you all had known about it. So I'm going to get this from the 80 toy shop right here. So this will probably be the last shopping for today. As you saw last time when I was just over in the Mongkok area, they didn't have a lot, but this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one because I've been expecting this, and I'm so glad that I got this so far right now. Okay everyone, so now I'm back home right now, and I apologize because my video cut out earlier. I wanted to show you a couple more places I stopped by that I picked up another couple of things, which you're going to see here in just a moment. However, again, as I mentioned, okay, it's just give or take. Sometimes those shopping centers, you really do need to go in the later afternoon here in Hong Kong to those malls because they do open up in the afternoon and sometimes the late afternoon, as you all saw earlier today. Luckily, okay, we still had a couple shops open, got a couple of good deals, but let me show you first what we have. Okay, so here are all the things I've gotten so far. So pretty much you can remember today I got myself the first Mezco figure that I have ever purchased, and this is just an awesome 10 bucks, everyone. It's just a very awesome 10 bucks. That was roughly about 450, so about 58 US dollars, 450 Hong Kong dollars. Then I got this one here, okay, the Yamaguchi for the PSYLOKKE. This will be the first one I've gotten. Again, this is about roughly about 300, so about 40 US dollars for this one, 300 Hong Kong dollars. For Gundam fans, we can take a look. I got myself one of these C3 limited versions. This is a very old mobile suit in action. This one only cost me about 250 Hong Kong dollars. So you're looking roughly about 23 or 24 US dollars for this. I like collecting those small ones. For Joe fans, I was quite interested. I didn't actually know they had something called zombies. Yeah, I was so surprised that the Joes did zombies, and this is it says Zombie Viper Zombie. So this is a 2-pack, and this was pretty inexpensive. This only cost 140 Hong Kong dollars, so you're looking under 20, about 18 or 19 US dollars. I don't know when this came out. When did this come out, actually? I'm not really sure, because again, like I said, it's been out a long time since I've been into the it's been a long time since I've been in the Joe, but these aren't the 6-inch figures, obviously. These are like the original size Joes, the 3.25, I believe, 3.75, I think. Also, I picked up this guy. I thought this was interesting. It was only about 150 Hong Kong dollars, so you're looking again under 20 US bucks. Wolverine crossover with Transformers. I thought it was pretty interesting. I think later, if I get a Wolverine figure, I'll do like a comparison. This would actually look pretty cool. So I thought this was an okay price. And then earlier you all saw, this is one of the things, actually I'm going to do a review on this one first. You'll probably see that before you see the shopping video. And I'm going to do a review later on this. I've been waiting for this. This is basically RC. This is RC. This is your third-party Transformers RC. And I just got this. This is about 600, it was about 600 Hong Kong dollars. A bit pricey on the pricey side. But I just really like this figure just because I think this is the first of its type for a Transformer design, you could say. About 600, so you're looking roughly about 75, about 70 some odd, 72, 73 US dollars. Warbatron, this is a add-on kit for Warbatron. This is aka Bruticus, another third-party company. I picked this one up for roughly, really cheap actually. Because this is an old model of a third-party company. I've got the Warbatron, I just never actually took him out, but this is his upgrade kit. Basically, if you see, you're going to make, this is the upgrade kit giving you, what is this? I believe this is going to give you the Shockwave add-ons. So I was looking for this for ages, and now I finally found it. A shop actually had this very cheap for just about 100 Hong Kong dollars. So you're looking at roughly 12 US bucks. And then one more thing I got today was this. This is called, what is it, Damn Toys? Yeah, it is Damn Toys. It's called the Pisces Lucy Combat Girl. Since now that I am basically getting into the Sideshow series of G.I. Joes, I thought about picking up more of these female soldiers and doing some mods with them. This could actually future look something like maybe Lady J if you cut her hair shorter. But I thought it was pretty good. I thought this figure was nice. The price I paid roughly about, let's see here, this one was $899, so you're looking at 900 Hong Kong dollars. You're looking roughly about Just a little bit over 100 US for this one. So I thought it was pretty good because she's got some pretty awesome combat gear. That's pretty good. Any case. Alright everyone, so that's going to do it for this shopping video. Okay, I'm sorry that, again, the shops were closed and I couldn't give you all detailed or pretty much, I couldn't give everyone in to see what's inside most of those shops today. Simply because I didn't expect it to actually open up so late. However, again, let me know if you think about today's shopping haul. Let me know if there's any of those figures that you want to see reviewed. In fact, the first thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go for that Mezco Magneto because I've been really hyped about it. It's my first Mezco figure. So I'm going to probably do that video first. You're probably actually going to see that video before this video comes up. And of course, later on, I want to do that RC video as well, because that third party is also quite awesome. I've been waiting for that. In any case, if you liked everything today, please give me a like, a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these type of videos where you can find different places around Hong Kong in the future when you come here to go shopping, you know what to do. Subscribe and stay tuned. I'm Mr. Stan, and I'll see you on the next video.